What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back with yet another Which Investment is Better video. I put out the first one last week. It seemed to be pretty well received. People seem to really enjoy it. So we're going to keep on with the series until y'all don't enjoy it anymore. I have a lineup of 5 more very interesting investment scenarios. So we're going to look at all 5 of these, talk in depth about which ones I would pick, and then once again, let me know in the comments which one you would pick. If yours are the same or different, let me know. Before we get started, folks, please consider being a subscriber if you're not already. And of course, give the video a like. And if you want to support the channel, please use my eBay affiliate links in the description below to support me. I'd really appreciate that as well. So, without further ado, let's jump into this video. Starting out with a good one, I think. It is a triple threat. You have the alternate art Charizard V from Brilliant Stars versus the Lugia V from Silver Tempest versus the alt art Giratina V. Which one of these cards, I guess we'll say maybe graded a 10, a PSA 10, which one would be the best investment? Might come as a surprise, but your boy here would probably have to go with the Giratina V alternate art from Lost Origins, because this card has shown no weakness ever since its release. Like, especially graded a 10, it still sells for over $700, which is more than I can say for the Charizard or the Lugia. So although the Charizard and Lugia have that S tier popularity that the Giratina would never have, for some reason, I feel a pull to this Giratina V to be the better investment. I think years down the road, it's going to be the lower pop alternate art because everybody's going to grade a Lugia and a Charizard. I don't know. I just have a better feeling about the Giratina V just from seeing the sales history ever since its release. Like I said, the Charizard and Lugia have come down a bit in their graded values, but I don't know. What do y'all think? Which one of these 3 guys would you pick? I'm going with the Giratina V. Let's say you. Alright, up next is another very interesting scenario. Would you rather have all 4 of the Mario Pikachu / Mario Luigi cards graded a PSA 10, or a BGS 10 Black Label Moonbreon? The 4 Mario Pikachu cards in PSA 10 last sold as a lot for about $8,100, while the most recent sale of the Moonbreon VMAX as a black label was for about $9,100. So, which one of these would you pick? For me, it's a no-brainer, folks. It is the Mario Pikachu cards, all graded PSA 10. I mean, all day. Like, I wouldn't give that a second thought. These cards have been out a significant amount longer than Evolving Skies has. They are just most iconic figures in the world, Mario and Pikachu. I don't know. I just see no weakness in the Mario Pikachu cards, whereas, I mean, the Moonbreon VMAX is a black label. The pop can only go up from here, right? And with this new black label craze going on, I can only foresee a lot more of these Umbreon VMAXs being graded a BGS 10, so yeah, I'm not confident in the long-term investment aspect of the Moonbreon as I would be these 4 Mario Pikachu cards. What do you think? Alright, up next, some sealed product to consider. On the left here, we have a sealed Authentic Evolutions booster box. Or would you rather have 2 of the Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection boxes sealed? Now, both of these sell for about the same price. The last sale of an Evolutions box was for about $710, while the 2 UPCs sold for about $705. So pretty darn close in value. I would have to go with the Ultra Premium Collection boxes. Just because you're guaranteed so much more in these boxes than you are an Evolutions box. You can crack open an Evolutions box and get really not a whole lot. I mean, unless you get that Holo Charizard and it grades a 10, it's just not... It's a lot riskier to open up an Evolutions booster box than it would be the Celebration UPC, because you have those metal cards in the Celebration UPCs. And let's say PSA or BGS starts grading these metal cards again. That's just only going to increase the value. So yeah, I would feel more comfortable long-term holding on to 2 of the UPCs than I would the Evolutions booster box. What do y'all think? All right, in our fourth scenario, we have two heavy-hitting graded cards. On the left, we have the first edition holographic Lugia from Neo Genesis in PSA 10. Just an insane card. Versus a first edition PSA 10 Typhlosion 17 from Neo Genesis. Which one do you think would be the better long-term investment? Wow, this one's tough. Because Lugia has that insane popularity behind it. It is one of the most iconic cards ever. Whereas the Typhlosion 17 is notorious for being one of the most difficult cards ever to grade. Value-wise, I'm not really sure. I think that the Lugia, like right now, you can buy this Lugia for about $80,000. The hype has certainly come down on it. It used to sell for like over $100,000, then it just kept coming down, losing value month after month every time we saw a sale of it. The Typhlosion 17, we really haven't seen a sale that I'm aware of since I think TCA Gaming bought it a few years back for about $10,000. Which one would I rather have? Honestly, folks, they would both be tremendous investments. I would probably feel safer with the Lugia. I think because even if Lugia had more PSA 10s added to the pop report, it would still maintain an insane value. Whereas if you somehow got more Typhlosion 17s as PSA 10s, which I'm pretty sure you wouldn't, but in the event that you would get a lot more PSA 10s, it would not hold its value like the Lugia would. So I would go with the Lugia if I was holding on to one of these two cards. What do y'all think? That's a pretty tough one. In our last evaluation of the day, which one would you rather have? An authentic first edition sealed base set booster box, or all of the other first edition WotC booster boxes, excluding the E-Series boxes, so Jungle, Fossil, Rocket, Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge, all four of the Neo boxes, and then heck, we'll throw in Base 2 and Legendary Collection just because they don't have first edition variants. So yeah, all of those boxes, and I think I added it all up, and both the first edition base set box and all of the other first edition WotC boxes plus Base 2 and Legendary Collection would be about $200,000 if you go off of the most recent sales. So value is about the same. Which one would I rather have? I'd probably have to go with the first edition base set box in this scenario. There's just nothing like it, and if I had my hands on an authentic one, I think 10 plus years down the road, I don't know, I feel like that would age better. Now, if you were to throw in the E-Series boxes as well, for the other side, I think I would go with that, because the Expedition, Aquapolis, and Skyridge boxes are much, much more scarce than all the other boxes, so I don't know. That's another tough one, folks. Would you rather have the first edition base set box or all the other first edition boxes from WotC? I am very interested to hear from you on that one. Thank you so much for watching, folks. I love doing this series. It's a lot of fun. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what your picks would be in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, folks. I'll see you all in my next one.